Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. We're starting a new map. We're doing a challenge mode set by Ryan and Bertrios over on Steam. It's all hard mode, starting in 1960, so we've got frequent fires on, we've got money's on hard, citizens on hard, everything. I'll show you the map. So the rules are basically no cheating assets, unrealistic stuff, which I'm fine with, I don't like to use anyway. No exporting oil till 1965. Can use my small refinery, which is good. What else? So let's just pause it a second. We'll come and have a look at the map in a minute. I'll just quickly go through these. So all advanced structures must be self-built, plant refineries and stuff like that. You can build a small starter town for money, but you've got to use things like the barracks or the brick houses or the workers' housing. There's certain buildings you can build to start with, but you're limited on a selection, and you can only build dirt roads. Everything else must be self-built, so I can't even build any gravel roads. Yeah, there's a few other rules there as well. So allowed one refueling station, one gas station in the starter town. Yeah, well, right, let's give it a bash. So we're on the hard money. The map is this. Now, I have built a big city over here, which I'll go and show you in a minute. I'll just show you this side first, because there's nothing over here. I did actually intend to go and put like loads of little farmhouses and stuff in, but I spent that long making this map as it was. It took me absolutely ages, and you'll see why in a minute. So there's only two border connections. There's one Soviet, one NATO, obviously. I have pre-placed a storage, a warehouse and a storage yard next to each of the customs houses, so that you can buy stuff without having to pay for delivery costs. So you can send trucks out to the warehouse, out to the customs houses to buy stuff, because you can't buy stuff directly from here. So I thought we'd have them as part of the customs house. They're actually part of the map, so this the one up here is the same. So, and there's an electricity connection to this, but obviously you'll have to go and import the power to supply it. Now, they shouldn't burn down with no power. I do believe they've fixed that so that buildings that don't have a power supply don't set on fire. Right, let's go and have a look over here. The reason I spent so long on this map was not this first little bit of town here, that's just a few random roads and a few houses, but over here I started doing all of this. Let's just move slowly. There's quite a lot of quite rural housing, and then right in the middle of it is a big walled city with a massive cathedral. I can't even get my words out tonight. So yeah, you've got all of this. Now then, I've done this with using bridges a little bit at a time. What I've done is I've put little tunnels in all the way around it. The idea behind this was that you could build buildings on the outside of it to supply the people, and they should be able to walk to shops and things. There's room to put bus stops in, so I've left a bit of a gap so that if you want to take any of this out and put bus stops in, bus station in here or something, maybe some shops in there. But yeah, that's the capital. And that's as far as it goes. Like I said, I did plan to go and do it all the way around the map, but it would have took me another week. And I want to play the game again. especially when I get my teeth into this challenge. It sounds like fun. So we're not starting here. We're not going to be getting to here for quite a good number of years yet. We need to go and build a starter town. So we obviously want to start somewhere up near the border. I'm not going to build right next to the border, but I do need access to gravel. Now the nearest gravel I've got, there's some here and there's some over here, and this whole area is going to end up becoming farming with a large town in the middle somewhere. So I want my construction facilities over this side. I think I did have a little practice play before I read the rules, and I built a little construction town up here and some farming just to test out my my small farm mod, which I've been working on. So if you haven't seen this, I'm pretty sure most people have. There's a small farm which uses 3 vehicles. It can do 3 large fields. There's a small barn for storage, a small food factory which was the sawmill. I've retextured it, and a little microbrewery. So those will be coming into practice definitely. So yeah, the idea with them really is just so that you can have sort of more consistent production rather than the one big farm and tractors having to drive miles to get to the fields, because you with a big farm you need 12 large fields to fully supply it, whereas if you've got 4 smaller ones separated out, they don't have as far to travel each time, so it does actually work a bit better. Now then, I want to get over here and start thinking about our construction town. So there's plenty of coal. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the resources on the map. So there's loads of coal. There's loads in this middle mountain, and there's some around the edges. There's not a lot around here, but you can't really get to much of the mountains on that side anyway. There's loads of iron around this valley on this side. So all the iron's up there. There's a little bit up there as well, and the oil's all over here, over the river. So you've got this network of sort of rivers running through with some islands, and all these islands are where all the oil is. So getting to those is going to be a little bit tricky. I think I might be able to get a pipe across that one, but I'm pretty sure I can't get one across here. I think it's going to be too long. Let's have a quick look and just double check. Yeah, no. So if you're getting anything off this big island here, even though it's close to the border, you're gonna have to build a bridge and drive a truck across there. So where do we want to start? We want to start with the starter town. That's what we need. We'll get a couple of gravel quarries. Actually, before we do that, let's have a quick look at the wireframe. I want to build a construction office. Let's where am I going? Mods. I get confused. I don't think we would have a 32 in the starter town. Just wondering if 16 is going to be enough. I think so. No, I'm going to go with a 20 actually, just to get us up and running. Let's kind of put it about here. Right, just while I think about it as well, where's my residential? Not building any. I want to switch that before I forget, because I have a habit of forgetting and then go and build some houses and then end up getting a load of immigrants in by accident. I did on my test map. I spent like 200 and some thousand on immigration where I didn't mean to. Sorry, just have a swig of my coffee. Wet the whistle. Right, so we need a gravel quarry over here. Oh, we need to get that built. get me a couple of bulldozers. Ooh, we can have the different skin one. Right, let's have 2 of them. And get me excavators. Let's get me... Got to have 2, might as well. We're going to be using them. Right, so I want... Let's get it leveled out. I think that is level. It's going to be good. On there, and let's get 1. We'll start with 2 to begin with. I don't want these going very far, so we've got to use dirt roads as per the rules. Now then, we need a processing plant. Built that about there. I've just paid for that leveling, but never mind. Right then, how many workers? I think that's 20 or 15 or something. 15 for that, and we need 5 each for the asphalt and the cement plants. Let's just get that built. Come on. Is that done? Not quite. Let's pause that a second. Let's get the wireframe. Right, I want this road coming down to at least there. Let's consider about upgrading the roads later as well. That's something I'm going to have to sort of bear in mind quite a bit. Right, that's that built. So we can definitely add more to this if we need to, and maybe even put another one over this side or something, coming off there a bit later on. Don't need to do that just yet. Now then, what I need over here is to be able to get an engine transfer that will go over that road. Let's get it straight. Now then, will that connect? Oh, I think it's because of that junction as well. Try to take that road out a little bit. Need to do that bit. Can always turn that up there a little. No, I think this one's a little bit too far away. I'm going a little bit closer. Let's see if that works. There we go. Right, let's get those booked in. Just get me a bit of conveyor from there. Right, so let's get that built. Just pause for a second. Right, I'll tell you what I do need in here is a bus stop. I'm gonna have to bring people up here. thinking, because we were going to want the... I'm going to put the concrete and the asphalt here, I think, somewhere. And then they can all three can be in walking distance. I can run a couple of micro buses up there and have the town maybe down here, out of the way a little bit. We need some storage yards and stuff as well. So let's put the bus stop in first. Stop in there. Right, and a bit of footpath. I have to remember not to oh, come on, not to use the gravel ones. It's been a little bit awkward, that. Just stop being a pain. Do it like that then. Be a bit tricky to upgrade them later on. Right, not a cement plant, concrete plant, that's what we want. So we need gravel needs to come in from, maybe put the concrete plant here. What's the asphalt plant? Yeah, and then we can bring the trucks in. Squeeze this in here somewhere. Not sure about that connection, whether it's going to connect or not. And pause. Should connect yet. Right, construction once. That they, yeah. Try and get this in here as close as we can, and then we don't have too far to walk, so they should be able to make it down here. Try and save a bit of money there. Right, let's have a look. Let's bring the road. Hang on, let's get the wireframe on. But I am built them straight. Too bad. Bring the road down there. Footpath. Sorry if you can hear my mic rubbing on my collar. Get that in there. Right, let's get them built. Okay, now. Come on, we need you. Let's get me a couple of excavators up here while I think about it. Watch the money rapidly descend. Right, so where we're going with this now? Now that there, can't be upgraded until I actually connect it to the road, because otherwise they won't be able to get to it. So I'll be able to upgrade that later. I have to make sure I've got plenty of gravel in storage when I go to upgrade that so they don't run out. Right, what else do we need now? We need we've got gravel, asphalt and concrete. We need a storage facility. Allowed to build a vanilla warehouse. Now there are modded warehouses, but your construction yards can't use them. So like my little barn and my farm mod, it can't be used by a construction officer. They don't recognise them, so don't use them. I'm just looking at that and thinking I haven't left any room to get that road out. Thinking if I could just squeeze that up far enough, I might. This is a problem. Maybe not. Oh, go on. Won't let me connect to that. Maybe a footpath. Nope. Oh, I don't want to have to bulldoze this because of the money I've spent on it already. Damn it, this was an oversight. If this burns down, I'm in trouble. Can not just get a bit of road to connect onto that bit. I don't think it's going to let me do footpath either. Not sure what to do about that now. I'm going to have to move this, but I don't really want to go and spend the money now. I'm going to have to sort of keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't burn down. If it does, I'll have to replace it then. Right. Damn it, that was a mistake. Let's get a bit more road along here and then get them all planned out. What's that? That's cement plant, so I want to leave a little bit of room for some queuing. Now we're only allowed one gas station. I want to build that in town really, but that, man, I can get the construction crew to come and build another one pretty quickly. I need one up here for these as well. But, I think we'll self-build that one. Right. I need a storage warehouse. Oh, we're going to use the one at the border. It's quite a long way to go though. Yeah, no, it's too far. I don't know whether that fits in with the rules anyway, that border warehouse that I've put over there, so I'm just going to leave them and we'll use this one. Just buy stuff in from here. Otherwise I'll be waiting forever for the trucks to get over there and get back with it. Let's get warehouse in there. Probably going to join up. Do I need to join up? Just thinking for when I upgrade the road, I'm probably going to need to join up a bit more. It's because I'm clicking on that path, stop it. Makes it go red. Do that. And then we've got a bypass to get round for when we need it later. Right, so storage. We need a open storage. Can we have a large one? We're allowed to build starter town for money. Gravel storage, asphalt, school, kindergarten, first station. I'm just reading the thing, obviously. Say anything about. It says vanilla warehouse, vehicle depot. No, it doesn't say I can't have a large or a medium storage. Get that in there. No, that was right. Add me. So we're going to need to get some electricity across here as well. Let's just fast forward to morning so I can see what I'm doing. Why hasn't that been built? Now electricity. One day late. So yeah, the idea is basically they can go and upgrade this road, so vehicles have still got access, and then once they've done that they can go and work on the other roads. So as long as vehicles can get in and out, I don't really mind if it takes them a while or they're slow. You know, we're only allowed to build dirt roads, so everything's going to be slow to start with. I'm trying to think what else I need. It's been a while since I built one of these starter towns. Construction related industry. Obviously we haven't got workers yet, but click the right buttons. Right, so that can be for those. Now then, there was something I wanted to do, so in order to be able to I don't want them picking up from there. That's a bad idea. Let's build a, because the trucks are going to be dropping off. I need a storage. I need a gravel storage. Aggregate storage. I'm going to go with a small one. Although it is a rather awkward way round. I thinking I could plug it into there because I want that output. I want to be able to put a truck loading thing on it. And the reason I'm going to go with a small one is it's going to be quicker to fill up, because the problem is it's going to fill up this storage before it fills up those two, which has been somewhat of an issue getting going in the past when I've tried things out. I don't want to go too close to there because I'm going to block this off if I wanted to get them out to anywhere. Let's go there. I know I just paid for that. Right, you can go in there. Okay, let's get some dirt road out of there. Just thinking, I'm not sure if I'm going to build anything else up here, but just do that for now. Let's get that built. Right, and these we're going to have to purchase bitumen and cement. Yeah, part of the challenge is it says to be self-sufficient. Goal is to survive first 5 years and reach self-sufficiency. So I don't think that's reached self-sufficiency within 5 years. I don't think I can actually achieve that doing this. I would need to build things quicker. So I'll think about it. Let's just go set that to there. But yeah, so I will ask about that, but I'm pretty sure it just means make a profit by that time or something. I'm not sure. Right, let's get some stuff bought. Sort of 1700 delivery, 1650 or something. What's that one? Let's get components in here. Right, so all we're missing now is the workers. So if we start building, I think if I build like a town here and have a sort of square in the middle. Just thinking how far the pollution is going to reach from this. Sometimes these construction offices can be quite polluting, so I don't want them too close to here, but I've got to bear in mind I need to get a bus back and forward. Let's get this road brought along. I'm not going to go that far, but well, maybe, I don't know. I need to get joined up onto this as well somehow. We are quite far away from that road. I don't know whether I might just take a road straight to there. Yeah, I think we'll go right through the middle of the farmland. There's going to be a sort of big town here with all farms around it and various industries, so we'll have probably clothing, alcohol, food, something. Or I'm going to try and get the 3 main industries around there anyway. And then we come down here, we're going to build a town over here which is going to service a refinery, probably over the river. We might even build a town over the river on that island. Not there yet. Right, so let's get this road a bit further. Wireframe's going a bit funny there. Right, so we're going to need a bus stop. Maybe 2, I'm not sure at the moment. I think 1 will do us for now. I think what I'll do is build the town centre and then build outwards from it and put the bus stop on the outer edges of town. So what do we need? We need the mods for this. Right, now then, I'm allowed to build small Soviet headquarters or the small Communist Party headquarters. That's a bit big. There's a smaller one in here. That's the town hall. And those two are residences. I checked them, even though they're all called the same thing. You're supposed to guess what they are, I think. What's that? School. There's small university. I know I've got it. There it is. That's one. Stalinismus. We're allowed to have this one, which is a small university. So that covers our. Make sure we're not going to run out of people, teachers and whatnot. Now then, I'm not going to auto build this. I'm going to self build this actually. I'm going to leave room for some footpaths. We're going to need plenty of footpaths because we're going to need construction vehicles to be able to use them while they're upgrading the roads and things. The footpath might not have been such a good idea actually. No, let's do the footpaths afterwards. Right, so that's the university, so we need a town hall. We've got a small town hall somewhere. That is a very small town hall. That looks okay. Does this need to be connected to the road to be built? I'm not sure. That could put a road along the side there anyway. Let's just leave a bit of a gap. Let's go along here with a bit of road. Let's try and flatten that out a bit. It's connected anyway. That hasn't got a road connection. Right. So we've got small school. We need shops in here. Put small school here next to the university. We're also going to need some sports facilities. Small school there, kindergarten 1950s. Let's get this in. I want it in that way really. I'm just wondering if I can get footpaths through there. Should be able to, that's fine. Take that all the way down there. It's coming up here a bit. A bit zigzaggy. Get that to there, get that on there. Footpaths are fun. It's not gravel ones, killing the frame rate when I press play. Right, so we've got school, kindergarten, blah de blah. Get another bit of road along here. I know I don't think we need it 100%, but just in case. I don't think that's left enough room for footpaths. No, I can't. We can go that way. That should be fine. I don't think that one will. I'll join them up to ones on that side anyway. That one wants to come to there. So we need shopping facilities. Have we got everything we need there? Small clinic. I didn't build a clinic, did I? Kindergarten, school. Right, small clinic. Small school, small clinic. Fire station. I'm going to build the very small fire station. This doesn't need to be right in the town centre. I can move this a little bit further. What I want is some shopping facilities. So just looking to see if there's any restrictions. Grocery and clothing stores. There is a small supermarket. I don't think that's allowed. Right, I'm just gonna go with the vanilla shops. Fairly certain that's what they say, and I am going to connect them to the road just in case we have any delivery issues. I could do with a meat storage. I think I might build a meat storage somewhere not too far away. Right, let's get them built there. There's a bit close together in the middle, but I don't think I'll run a road through them. A footpath. I think I'll just take them around. Right, that needs to be built. That needs to be built. The school and the kindergarten we need. The town hall and the university I can wait for a little while, I think. Fire station we need, and a gas station. Just looking at the list again to see what else I'm allowed. Crossroad, kindergarten, fire station. Right. I think we'll have the fire station. Might have the fire station and clinic up here. Thinking about coverage wise, I could always build them over this side of town. I want to leave this side sort of blank for now, so that we can expand it later on and build bigger. Let's get these things built here. Oh, we need to get power in yet as well. Right, so we've got the list. There we go. Thought it looked a bit weird. We've got the small school and kindergarten there, and we've got the sort of shops there. Now then, we want some residential, so we're going to go with, we could use the barracks. They don't hold a lot of people. I might put them further on the edge of town a bit. And we can use brick flats. No prefab, so I quite like, I can remember where they are. These Pyramiden barracks are quite nice. They all 32. Might do some of these down this side of town, I think. We're going to want to I can't even speak. We're going to want to make sure that they're in reach of everything. Well, first thing I'm going to do is put footpaths in, just to make sure, just to stop me getting any road connections. I don't want any roads attached to these. think we're going to go that far. Just a couple of rows of them, I think. Let's get them close in as we can. We're going to need to auto build these as well. I think I might auto build one row just so we've got enough people, and then self build the rest. Then we're not having as many people in one go. Right, let's just get them. Just get rid of that second. I couldn't get that second one in line with that then. Let's get up here as close as we can. It's giving me... That's weird. If I build one, it'll allow me to build right up to there, but let's just try flattening the... I wonder if it's the land that's not quite level. Oh yeah. Let's get this flattened out a bit and then maybe they'll line up a bit better. Only ever so slightly undulating. Right. Now then, there we go. So I left a gap of 2. One more for luck. How many is that? That's 32. Right, so that's 150 workers. I'm going to need about that just to work these shops. A couple more. But I haven't auto built these. Right, let's get the paths done anyway. Building in the way. Up a bit further to there. Get these paths all connected up. Oh. What? You're being a bit tricky to connect them. Ones on the right side connect easily. Well, they've got to be straight. Oh. Seriously, you're not going to let me connect these up? Let's see if we can get that road back a little bit. Oh, come on. I can't not have one connected. We'll have to move these 3 back a little bit. Let's get the path in first. Right. With a path. I didn't want to quite go that far. many is that? We got 6. Want one more. Right. Let's get these bought and paid for. How much are they? Oh, 5 grand. That one done. Oh, let's just pause a second because those will bring people in. Connect that one. Connect every other one for now. Get these connected up. I don't think we'll get a path through there. No, we can. But we did it. Surprised that worked. Maybe get a statue in here. Leave a lot of room for path. Maybe just about squeak a path behind it. Yeah. That connected up. I'm going to come back and build that statue later. I'm not building that now because it's cost money. Right, that's all them hooked up. We do need power. We also need a bus stop. I think I want to have another row of barracks. I was thinking whether to put a road in between with a bus stop here and then have another row of barracks, but I'm not sure about whether they're going to reach all these buildings. See, now you can't quite reach that, which is the town hall, but that doesn't matter, that's fine. Yeah, everybody else can reach them all, that's fine. Try to think what else I need in here now. We need a bus stop, okay. I don't want to put a bus stop in here anywhere. I want the one down sort of this side of town, so I think we will run a road up. Let's put the bus stop in first. Make sure I've got plenty of space. Let's get rid of that bit of path there. Wireframe, give me a bit of roadage going that way. Don't really need to be connected up that, as long as I can get into here, that's the main thing. Right, I need to auto build that. Get that done. Still need power. I'm coming up on the hour soon. Right, let me just pause for a second. 1 second. Right, that was good timing because some fireworks just went off and the dogs went berserk. I'll tell you what we do need up here. We need a vehicle depot. A vehicle depot in the road bit. Road vehicle depot. Pop that in. Oh, can I actually get it in here maybe? short bit, and I can put another bit of road out there if I want to do later. Right, we've got a vehicle depot. Still need a gas station. We're allowed one, so I'm thinking I'm going to put one up here for now. It's not too far away, so a rural gas station or one of the modded ones. I've got Ryan's dinky little gas station, which is cool. I've got a couple of modded ones as well. The only thing is they don't light up at night, which is a bit of a shame. If I can remember where they are. I've got a picture of a gas station on it. I should be able to find them. Can't remember where they've gone. There's one. Will you go in there? Oh yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I'll top build that. Right, the only thing remaining now is the power. And I think we're good to go then. Now we're going to need to buy some trucks and things. Right, let's get the power hooked up. I'm going to use these modded power. Here they are. Substation. I like these. The only thing is, the substation, if you connect a substation to another substation, it won't work. They don't transfer the power through them. So even though they've got 3 connections on them, they are a dead end. Whereas there is a switch as well. I think he discovered that later on or something. Right, so I want this. That's got that hits everything. I'm just wondering whether it'll hit a second row of houses over that side, or should I just build one here? How far can we get actually? Let's build one about here. Yep, and we want one. Going to cover all of this as well. About there would be good. Now then, we're going to need a switch tower. I don't really want to build one right next to it. I'm going to have to build 2 sets of cables going out that way. Now then, I might use my transformer, I think. I'm not sure where exactly we're going to be building to. Actually, if I put my transformer up here, then I could do away with that switch then. Is that gone? Can't click it. I had to pay for it before it bulldoze it. That was rather annoying. Right, let's whack a transformer in. I'm gonna come over here. I think here's a good spot for it. Then it leaves us room for building any more construction yards on that side then. And we can get out. With a wireframe. We can take cables further around then if we need to do. Medium voltage wires, let's go from there. to that one. Kind of look a bit daft with these ones on. I'm not sure these should be able to cope with that. Soon find out. Right, now then, high voltage. I'm going to turn the purchasing off for this, because I'm going to do the trick with the removing 2/3 of the 2/3 of the pylons. Right, let's come from the border. I'll put a switch in later. Right, where we're going to? We're going up there, so God, this is awkward. I'll try and come along a straight line. I've got auto build on, have I? Right, so I'll probably get a switch in there later on somewhere. Right, let's get rid of that. I'm gonna bring me shortcut keys up. So I've got wires, cancel wires, roads, cancel road. Most of you seen me do this before. Right, we can get rid of that one. That one, get rid of that one. Drop it a couple of bits of road in there. Won't let me do it. Go to there. Just a little bit too far, that one. If I'm gonna have one, might as well have one in between. Because I've done these at an angle, which is a little bit awkward. There we go. Right, so that should bring the money down a little bit. We're at 53,000 at the moment, so I'm just going to go and do the rest of these. Be back. Right, that's saved me a few quid. 24,000. Let's get that booked in. Let's get this built. That is being built. Let's get some road. The only thing I haven't built so far is the fire station and the clinic. Look at that big black mess there. That happens sometimes with some of the mods, it's a bit weird. Right, there we go. So let's go and buy some electricity from Bonigi. Might as well just import the lot, please. However much we need. This does leave a bit of scarring on the ground, but I don't mind. Tidy that up later. Just thinking I might put the fire station. No, I'm gonna have it on this side of town. Right, so we're gonna want it pretty early because the fires are infrequent. Things are going to start burning down rather quickly. Now I have got that little fire station, very small fire station. Won't squeeze in there, no. It's going to need to be within walking distance, really. At least of a few buildings. I'm just thinking I might plan some more of these in. Yeah, we're not on auto build. We'll just pop one in. Put one in there for now. Just so I can measure out footpaths to go around. That one is a little bit more room than that. Go that way. That's it. Oh yeah. I'm going to build that just yet anyway. That seems a little bit far out. That far out, man. The wireframe on, I can measure it a bit better. Skills there. Looks better. All the stats, get rid of them. It's leveled out a little bit. Big lump is there. Right. Now, doing something weird with the footpath there. Right, let's leave that in as a placeholder. Turn that up a little bit. Just want to get side of the building there. Now we can put the fire station in this side. What? Small fire station. Make sure we can. There's enough room to get the footpath across as well. Turn that wireframe off. Right, let's get that bought. Oh yeah, I was going to put the clinics. We've got school. We're going to want another school and kindergarten probably up this end. I think I might just pop the clinic in here. Oh yeah, we haven't got a cinema. Is a cinema allowed? Yeah, we'll build it ourselves anyway. Now this does need a road connection in order to build it. Or does it? I can't remember. I'm going to put one in just in case. Can I get a footpath on that bit? Oh, so annoying. I'm going to build it myself anyway. I'm just wondering if I can get a little clinic in this space here. I don't think there's enough room, but we'll have a look. Right, where is... Can I get a small 50s clinic? Will you squeeze in there? Oh, you would if I remove that footpath. Again, I don't know if this needs a road connection in order to be built. Come on, there's plenty of room there. Polyclinic? Oh no, you're too big. There would have been really nice. I was wondering maybe if I take that footpath out it might do it. Get rid of all these footpaths for a minute. Right, let's go to there. Pretty sure this needs a road connection because it's Gonna have ambulances, so I know they can use footpaths, but makes it a bit better if they can get in and out quicker. Let's get those connected back up. Go up there like that. We'll do more up that side later. Right, let's get those bits built. So we should have power. Yes. All we need now is a few vehicles. And we need this, and we need that, we need this, and we need that. Right, I'm going to use these ones because we can change the colour of them. So let's get this one's going to be going up to this service, this industry up here. Let's go with a lot of grey ones. Is there a darker grey? I have two of them. Something I need to do is tell students and passengers to stop waiting, please. Right, so let's get the bus. Excuse me. Right, we don't want any educated people going up there just yet. Right, off you go. Off you go. You go to the other one first. Let's split them up a little bit. We need 2 dumper trucks. I've got these modded ones, but they're not as good as the as these, so I might as well just use these. Right, so you there to there. Off you go. You there. That one to that one, please. Off you go. Right, buses are on the move. We need to buy some vehicles for this. We'll do that on the next episode, and then we'll start getting these buildings constructed. We've not quite spent $500,000, but that is the construction town pretty much set up. So do want to get some more of these barracks on the go. I would like to move it over a little bit. I'm not sure why it's doing that. The ground's just a bit uneven there at the edge. I'll go stick a few bushes in now. I'm only having bushes, I'm not putting trees in just yet. Just because they get too big. I'm going to be a bit more careful with my tree placement. I'm not just going to spam trees everywhere like I normally do. Right, so this construction office is already auto searching jobs. So I want it to close. What you? Right, so turn that off for now. Right, yeah, that'll do for this one episode. We've got our construction town, our starter town is built, so we've got the construction industry up and running. Everything else from here on in we will be self-building, no more auto buying. I think I'm pretty much covered on what we need. Obviously we need to get out to the border and stuff. These bits that end up a bit funny under here, we'll probably put farms under them or something, or something. We'll have a look. But that's the start. Right, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks everybody again for watching, and I'll see you really soon for another one. Bye. Oh, don't forget, give us a thumbs up there if you like this one. Cheers. Bye.